Hello, crafty friends. This is Anya General with Ink, Paper, Scissors. In today's video, I'll be opening 2 orders that I placed with the Greetery over a month ago. I have not had the chance to open up my Happy Mail, so I wanted to do it with you on camera today. We can be surprised together. Afterwards, I will pick some products from my order and I'll make a card. I will also link the products in the comment section below in case you want to look at some of the items a little closer. Okay, so let's get started with the unboxing. The first is a gift that the Greetery added to each order to wish their customers a Merry Christmas. It's a beautiful Christmas tree with a Christmas tree star. If you look closely, you can see that the star is detached from the tree, so it could be used for the Christmas tree or for other projects that don't involve the tree. I love the details on this little tree and think it's a fabulous gift. Next, this die is called Nordic, and I purchased it because I don't have any music symbols in my collection. I have so many ideas on what you could do with these dies. You will definitely see me use these in a future video. The next die set goes along with a stamp and stencil set called Heaven and Nature Sing. The back shows what the finished stenciled image will look like. I love that there are dies that cut out the whole stenciled image or just the music symbol. I think this set will make for super easy and cute Christmas cards. And again, here you could just use the sprigs and the music symbol and use this set all year long. The next die set is called Nordic frames. I love that each frame has a different border and that this is a set that can be used all year long and for any card really. The next stamp and die set is called To Mom with Love. I love the fonts and all the sentiments in this stamp set. The sentiments included in this set are Happy Mother's Day, Love You Mom, With Love, We Love You Mom, Just For You, and To Mom. The next set is a die and stencil that has to be purchased separately. It's called Ribbon Frame. The stencil just highlights certain areas of the ribbon to make it darker. This set is such a cute idea. I knew I had to have this one when I saw it. I could see myself using this a lot for birthdays, Christmas, or any celebratory occasion. The next set is called Scripted Holiday Sentiments, and it is one of my favorites. I love this font, and I have a similar set with all year greetings, so I was excited to see that the Greetery came out with the Christmas set. The next set is called Bookish Holiday Frames. This set was designed to make a card that looks like a book cover. This set has so many possibilities also. Last but not least, I have also purchased the Have a Spine die set, which goes with the Bookish Holiday Frame set. This set adds a finishing touch to any card that should look like a book, as it creates the spine and the pages. You could die cut these in gold and it would look antique. Additionally, the Greetery has a QR code on every product that you could scan with your camera on your phone, and it will give you a ton of inspiration for that specific set. Now that we've finished looking through my orders, it's time to create our card. I've decided to use the ribbon frame stencil and die set and the To Mom with Love stamp and dies. Here is a quick peek at the card that we will be creating. First, I'm taking a piece of light teal colored cardstock to stencil my ribbon frame stencil on. The cardstock should be at least 4¼ inches by 5½ inches in size. I'm using my Altenew sticky mat, my Gina K ink blending brush, my inkstand from the Inkstand Company, and my Catherine Puller All That Jazz ink pad. I am ink blending with a heavy hand on the teal cardstock to get dark contrast in the ink blended areas. Once I feel like I've gotten enough ink on the paper, I take my Spellbinders craft tape off to check if the contrast is dark enough. When I'm happy with it, I remove the stencil and try to align the die with the stenciled areas. Then I'm die cutting the ribbon frame off screen. The Greetery included a smaller ribbon die in the set also, which I've decided to die cut from teal glitter paper. The glitter paper that I'm using today is from Memory Box called Holiday Glitter Pad. This pad has 12 different glitter paper colors and each color has 2 sheets in it. This glitter paper is great for die cutting. It's thick, but it die cuts easily. Then I'm taking my A2 panel of white cardstock, which measures 4¼ by 5½ inches, and I'm laying out my ribbons to see how they look on my card. Now it's time to stamp my sentiment and die cut it. I'm deciding which sentiment I want on my card. Then I'm getting my small MISTI ready and a spare piece of white cardstock. I'm also getting my Versamark ink pad, my Tailored Expressions anti-static tool, and my Ranger Gold fine embossing powder ready. Once I put my paper in my MISTI, I put the anti-static powder on it, and then I use my Versamark ink pad to ink up my stamp. After stamping my greeting with my sticky ink, I sprinkle gold embossing powder over the stamped image. Then I'm using a fine, small brush to get any stray gold embossing powder off my card panel before I heat set it. Once my image is ready to be heat embossed, I'm heat embossing the powder from the back of my cardstock. This is a little harder to do, but it gives you a smoother heat embossed image, so I always try to heat emboss from the back of my cardstock. I'm also using my small heat embossing tweezers from Simon Says Stamp, but you could also use a clothespin to hold your cardstock so you don't burn your fingers. Once I finish heat embossing and I'm happy with my sentiment, I die cut it with the coordinating die. I am die cutting 4 additional sentiments from scrap cardstock so I can layer them on my sentiment. At this point, I decided that a fully white background is not the look that I'm going for. So I'm taking my ink blending brush that I used earlier and I'm ink blending it on the background without dipping my brush back into my ink pad. The ink that is on my brush is sufficient as I only want a light contrast of teal on my card. I repeat the ink blending process until I'm happy with the contrast that I have. Once I'm happy with the teal contrast on my background, I'm gluing the ribbon frame to my card. Then I'm also adding glue to my glitter cardstock bow, and I'm offsetting that bow just a little bit to make it look like there's 2 bows on my card. Then I'm adding the little knot to my card that I also die cut from glitter cardstock. I am taking the sentiments that I die cut earlier and I'm layering them to give my embossed sentiment dimension. When placing my sentiment in the middle, I'm still not happy with the way my card looks. So I decided to get my flower dies from the Spellbinders Advents Calendar this year. I have used these dies several times in my previous videos as they're super cute and handy. I die cut some greenery and a few leaves from green cardstock, then a few flowers from patterned paper. I knew that these flowers would finish up the card as it would add additional interest to the card. While I'm assembling my flowers and laying them out and gluing them to my card, I will play some music and I will be back later to finish up the card. To finish up the card, I decided to add a couple of Spellbinders Aurora Borealis gems. 2 on the left side of my greeting, and 1 above. Thank you for watching my video and spending your time with me. I hope this video inspires you to create something fun today. Please press the like button so YouTube shares this video with others. I would also love it if you would subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to be notified when I post another video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave me a comment in the comment section below. Thank you and have a blessed day.